What is up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Baseball Nerd. Today, I'm just showing you guys some packs that just dropped, some new content. We got a new Around the World World Baseball Classic pack. You'll have the rare round with the 99s and then a base round with some 97s. Really rad cards in there. And then we got a new Diamond Duos pack as well. Big if you're an Astros fan or a Giants fan. So we'll hop in, check out these cards. If you're at school, if you're at work or whatever, and you just can't log on yet, maybe you just can't play until later because your wife or your girlfriend or your mom or whatever won't let you log on yet. Check out the video. You can see all the cards right here real quick. Let's get right into it. So I took off my camera real quick so you guys can see my full screen. I like to do this so you guys get the full effect of the cards. Before we hop in and look at these cards real quick, if you like this video or any other of my videos, please drop a sub. It costs you nothing, and you can stay tuned for all of my content all year long, and I will be the show 23, as well as my Twitch. It's the same thing, Baseball Nerd YT on Twitch. I stream weekly, so come by and hang out and talk baseball with the boys. Around the World pack, first up, we got Edwin Diaz, closing pitcher for Puerto Rico. He did sadly get hurt in this World Baseball Classic, but look at this card, 122 hits per 9, 125 K per 9, pretty much maxed out. You get him P3 or P4, and he's maxed out. The walks per 9, not amazing, but it's all right. The stats on this card are just insane. 99 velo, 99 break, control's pretty good. His pitch selection isn't my favorite. I really wish there was a sinker and a cutter or one of the two. But he's got a fastball, slider, and a two-seam. It's not the same as a sinker, but it works, similarly. So I like it still. He's got good pitch control on the first two pitches and not bad on that two-seam. Break is nasty overall. Right now he's going for like 125, buy now, around 87, sell now. So this pack, if you get him, you could sell him for a big profit. If not, you can just use probably the best closer in the game right now. Next up, we have this 99 Kyle Tucker from Team USA. Hitting stats look insane. Contact left is a little low compared to the contact versus right and the powers, but it's still really nice at 98. You can parallel him and get him above 100. That's very nice. Defense is diamond, which is huge this year. You can stick him in right or left or even center, and he's going to have really good defense. Speed is not that bad. And especially with the steal and the base running aggressiveness, he's going to be a good guy on the base path. So this whole card looks really nice to me, and I actually love his swing in the game. So I really want to get this card. And looking at his quirks too, this is really nice. He performs better on the road, at night. He excels when hitting with two strikes, which is really nice right now. Situational hitter, that means he can excel at driving in a runner from third with less than 2 outs, maybe sac fly and stuff like that. And he performs better when the team is losing. So if you're somebody that has to come from behind a lot and get those late inning wins, this is a great card to have. Next up, we got third baseman Manny Machado. This is another 99, the last rare round card for the Dominican Republic, and this card looks insane. Similar hitting stats to Kyle Tucker, but from the right side. The nice thing about this Machado card, 97 fielding, 87 arm, and you can slide him over to shortstop. I feel like there will be people doing that, maybe people that don't have the 99 Jeter yet, or if someone doesn't like that 97 Jeremy Pena, something like that. This card will slide over very nicely to shortstop. Speed isn't great, but that's all right. He's good enough for how good his bat is and his glove. And over at Quirks, we got him homebody. He hits better at home. He likes breaking balls. He performs better with no runners on at night, and he excels at hitting the first pitch. So if you're somebody that likes to swing away and look for that first pitch, over the plate, someone just trying to get a first strike on you, this is a great card to have as well with that. I love to look at the quirks because people kind of skip over them, and I think that it really does help. You don't realize it till later on. Maybe you start to realize, man, I'm crushing a lot of first pitches with Machado, and you think it's just your plate decisions, but it's really partially this card. Now, the first 97 we get in the base round, so these are guaranteed, is Trace Thompson. He's a Dodger, but right now he's playing for Great Britain, one of their few, studs they had out there. Not great against lefties, but crushes righties as a righty. He can play left center or right field. He's got diamond defense. You could put him in center. He's a good center fielder in real life. And looking over at the quirks for him, night player, which means he plays better at night. Pinch hitter, excels at pinch hitting. So if this is a bench bat you want to use against righties, a righty on righty, you want to throw in there, you can definitely throw him in there for that as a pinch hitter. He'll excel at that, and with 2 strikes, so that's nice as well. Right now, these guys are going for if you wanted to sell him after buying the pack, you'd lose about half your stubs, and so not a great investment in that point. I don't love to buy packs because I'm no money spent, but still a really nice card here with Trace Thompson, and you have other ones to pick from. Next up, we got Gary Sanchez. If you're looking for a catcher with a lot of power, this is the dude. He's got insane power. His contact is not that bad in my opinion, and his clutch isn't that bad, which people have been worrying about that a lot this year. And he's got diamond defense. They give him a 98 arm. You can easily max out the arm. You can get the fielding up to like 84, 85. This is a really, really good card. They give him pretty good fielding too. He doesn't have any secondaries, but if you need a catcher right now, I actually really, really, really like this card. And if I got the base round, this is probably who I would take. He doesn't have any quirks, which I don't love, but you know what? The card itself is still really good. We have our Mr. Utility, Mr. Puerto Rico, Enrique Hernandez, Kike Hernandez, former Dodgers, now a Red Sox. The defense is insane. He could play anywhere. You could put him in center, left, right, second, third, short. He just can't play first and catch. Other than that, he could play any position, and he will play well there. You could stick him anywhere, and he's actually not going to hurt you. The bat isn't amazing. It's not really that amazing at all, but he hits lefties good, which is nice coming from a righty. Doesn't hit righties as well, but 90-80 against righties, you get him a little parallel, and he's fine. He'll get pushed out of your lineup eventually, and there's a lot of 99s in the game right now, but he could be a great bench bat and be a great super utility guy. Another no quirks dude, but that's okay. It's still a good card, and if I didn't take Gary, I would definitely think about taking him as a utility guy. I might even buy him in a couple days when he drops to like 12, 13K maybe. I'll see what's up. If you want to go the pitching route, we have Diego Castillo of the Dominican Republic. This dude, his hits per nine, Ks per nine, really nice. All above 100, well above 100 for the hits per nine. 94 BB9. I like his whole stats. Everything looks good. Control, velo, break. Everything on this card looks nice. He does have a sinker, which I like. The slider primary. It's got really good control on all three pitches. Really nasty break. I wish the slider had a little more break on the pitch breakdown up in the top right. But other than that, this is a really nasty card. One quirk, it's the secondary outlier. His secondary pitch exceeds max velocity. That means his sinker will be hard. Next up, we have a shortstop from Nicaragua. This is Brandon Layton. This dude, his contact against lefties is super high, but other than that, his hitting stats are just good. They're really good across the board. His defense is good. The only thing with this guy, minus the no quirks, the reason I wouldn't pick him, honestly, is it's a good card. I just like all these other players, and this dude is not in the MLB, so I don't know him that well. I'm not like a fan of him or anything. The card looks nice and stuff. Maybe his swing plays really well in the game. You could try him out in like a BR run if you get him, or try him out some other way. But other than that, like it's the stats are all there. This just wouldn't be my pick because I like so many of these other players, and I think Gary or Kike or even using the reliever Castillo, all those players I would rather pick than a guy I don't know. That does it for the Around the World pack, this new Around the World pack. You can buy 3 of these packs. They're 50,000 stubs a piece. I personally probably will not buy them, even though I do really like the Kyle Tucker, the Manny Machado. I really like the Gary Sanchez and the Kike and the Castillo. I just don't think I'll buy them because of the price point. I'll see what's up later on. Maybe they'll drop in price and I can just, pick the one I want and go buy them. Over here, though, for 40,000 stubs, you can only buy 1 pack. But you have a 1 in 4 chance of pulling a 90-plus player, a 1 in 3 chance of pulling a diamond at all, and then you're guaranteed a gold. Now, the 2 players in this pack for 40K stubs, first up we have Jeff Bagwell, his hitting for the cycle card in 2001. His stats, look at him, contact righty 108, contact lefty 102, great contact, 115 power against righties, 94 powers against lefties. You parallel him and you're pretty much 100s all across the board. Really, really, really nice hitting stats. I know some people like his card. I don't personally love his swing. I don't hit well with him. And his fielding is okay at 82. It's still bronze defense. He doesn't have a good arm or reaction or stuff like that. So not great speed. I personally have some other first basemen I would rather use over this Jeff Bagwell card, but it's still a good card. It's still a 99. He's still going to hit well. And if you like his swing, you could definitely use him. And this year there is a DH. So some of these first basemen you can still use if you want to slide him into DH. Quirks now, he's got a lot. He's got home body, which performs better at home, performs better at night, likes to hit the first pitch, performs better when your team is losing. He hits some breaking balls well. He hits fastballs well. He performs better in the 9th inning or later, so you come up with a clutch hit you need in the 9th. He's your guy. He excels at pinch hitting, so he could even be a bench bat for that situation specifically. He excels at driving in a runner from third with less than 2 outs, and he excels at hitting pitches outside of the strike zone. Pretty much he has every quirk in the book that you could want on a hitter. So the card does look nice. Like I said, just not my preferred player. And then next we got closing pitcher Rob Nen. I like his cards most of the time. He's got a fastball, slider, splitter, curve. No sinker, no cutter, no two-seam. So, when you come with the hard stuff, it's going to be straighter. But he still has 99 break, 99 velo, good control. hits and Ks per 9 are, through the roof, 117 and 115. He does have some quirks. He performs well at home, performs well during the day, and he has outlier 1. So his fastball is going to be fast. But if you get to choose, I would definitely take Rob Nen, and I actually think it's a pretty good card that I would use throughout the rest of this game at some point in my bullpen. Bullpens are a little weak right now, in my opinion, and I think this one and adding in with Edwin Diaz, those are 2 big-time closers you can add in your lineup as of today. So that does it for the packs today. That's the new content. Lots of new goons to add to the squad. Like I said, these packs are kind of expensive right here. I don't know if I'm personally going to buy any of them. I'm no money spent, and I'm trying to save up for Trouty right now. I've been investing in a lot of cards. If you want to check out my investment video, I'll put a little card up, and that will be, the best investments I think right now to go in and buy for roster updates to try to make some big-time stubs. And then once I get that stub count up, maybe I'll come in here and buy some of these packs later on. This is something you could do for a lot cheaper, but your odds aren't that great. It's 1 in 10 just to pull a diamond in general, just an 85 plus. So that's just kind of up to you. But the cards are sick. I love that they're adding so much good content, so many good cards. More World Baseball Classic cards is so cool to see too. So if you like this video, if you got to see some of this content early because of me, then I hope you leave a sub, maybe leave a comment, like, whatever you want to do. It's cool. But I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.